Black Ops Cold War Zombies is a pretty good zombies game mode. There's a lot of things that I like about the game, there's a lot of things I praise about the game. But there's some few things that currently ruin the game a lot, as well as hinder the experience of playing it. The game is a fun experience to play. There's some new things they add in the game that feels as fresh as opening the window in your room, letting the whole breathe inside of it. I mean, that's how fresh we're talking about. A lot of changes that I was concerned about, it helped the game a lot. But there's two reasons why Cold War Zombies is being ruined right now. One of those reasons is bugs. This has to be the most buggy game I ever played. It's like Nexus State of Decay 2. I mean, it's pretty much up there when it comes to the mess. There's so many cases that I died unfairly. For example, I'm playing normally, I'm running away from the zombies, and I get myself easily surrounded. No biggie, I should use my plain sight, and then the zombies are still attacking me. Like, what? Like, what's the point of using my plain sight if it doesn't work? Like, I got so pissed by that. And there's one where the zombies constantly threw crap at you. Even though you're 2 feet away from them, they still threw crap at you. It made it hard where you're trying to like kill 20 zombies without taking hits. Well, it's getting pretty impossible when it's just throw crap at you non-stop. There's a bug where when you buy items, it disappears. Like, I remember one time I spent a mystery box and I got myself the basically the jet gun, whatever, from Transit, and I was so happy. And then when I grabbed it, it disappeared from my hands. Like, what the hell? Sadly, I don't have the gameplay footage of that. I wish I did, so I would like show you some examples, but try to take my word for it. The zombies are still bugged out. When they run back and forth between players, they get stuck at walls. And the boss, even though it's a small complaint, but he never misses. Even when he has his back torn towards you, he still hits you no matter what. Like, how is that even fair? Like, I've never seen a bug do that before, where it hits you every time. Even when he's like halfway across the map, he still hits you no matter what. Like, how is that fair? Now, this isn't more on the gameplay, but this is more on the technical side. But every time I try to export where the game ends, but for some reason it crashes. Like, my screen goes all black, it doesn't like load or anything. So I gotta like click off the game, and even that's a pain in the ass. Like, it doesn't even like close off. You gotta like constantly close it or just turn off your computer. Like, it's just awful. I'm going to mention some minor ones that don't affect the gameplay, but affect some like there's some minor bugs of it. For example, like the resolution models, like the phase looks like Nintendo 64 graphics. It doesn't even look like Xbox. Like, Xbox graphics looks a lot better than the faces, all unrendered and everything. And then you got this chopper cutscene where it's all buggy. Every single time like loads, it's just like all buggy. Out of characters pop in and out. The helicopters just all over the place. And then you get the animation for the mystery box. Like, it hardly even shows. Like, whenever it spins, it's like all the guns are invisible after the last gun. It's not like on purpose. Like, the animation of the mystery box is just broken, doesn't work. It's just awful. Luckily, most of these bugs that I mentioned has been fixed right now with the new update that came out yesterday. But there's still so much bugs left. Like, here's a game when we're trying to get on the chopper, we're trying to kill the last boss, and then he respawns again on top of it. Like, I've never seen this bug happening before. And when I mentioned about the boss and the zombies haven't been fixed yet, they're still broken. This bugs keeps on stacking on top of each other one by one. It just makes the game crappy to play. It's just not a fun experience every time I put up the game and play a new match. Now, for the second weird reason why Cold War Zombies is being ruined is the lack of content. It's a big issue since like we only have one map that has been released, and everyone has already solved the Easter egg, and as well as maxed out their camos on the first month of the game release, as well as their perks, gun schematics, field upgrades, all maxed out as well. So there's no point in playing it. We're just waiting for the new map to come out and new things as well. But it's taking so long to release it. Now, this is the problem about Activision, where they release a new game, but they take us so long to release new content, and so the players just have to move on to a different game. This is why like Modern Warfare players are just dipped. Like, the season came out, but like no one was playing. Like, no one cared at that point, which is a bad thing for Treyarch right now. Not for Activision, I mean. People have mostly finished grinding or getting burnt out playing this game. And guess what's coming out tomorrow? Cyberpunk. So it's hard to keep playing this buggy game with minimal content, or move on to the most hyped games in the past year that took their time to polish a game. Yeah, that's gonna be a reality for like Activision, where people are just gonna move on to a different game, and by the time it's like mid of this year, there's gonna be barely anybody playing the game. I believe that Activision should have waited Modern Warfare It's already a complete game with content as well as Warzone. They could have just released new seasons until next year or like 3 months ahead of time to complete this game. So it doesn't give a lot of reasons to keep playing Cold War except for zombies, but even zombies, it's just buggy. It's getting a little bit boring with like new content and playing the same map. Since this pandemic era came, it hit pretty hard when it came to the production of this game to Activision. Like the previous developers got kicked out and basically in mid-production and replaced them with Treyarch, and it definitely shows. The mess that has happened, it's terrible. Like, and it's like it's not even worth buying the game right now. Like this game feels like a $30 to a $40 game. Like I'd rather people waste their $60 on Cyberpunk than this. Even if it's for like zombies, still waste your money for something else other than Cold War. Because right now it's just a buggy mess. Like it's like equivalent buying a new car from a dealership, and the car has like a lot of issues, like the oil needs to be changed, the lights of the turning signal doesn't work, as well as the gas. And like there's so much bugs and barely any content that makes it boring to keep playing. So this is in my opinion why zombies are being ruined. Cold War zombies are being ruined right now. Is the lack of content and the amount of bugs in this game. It's just awful. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and bye.